Hi, my name is Maria, and in this brief tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create and share a Padlet. And Padlet is one of my favorite tools because it's so easy to use, but the ways that you can use it are infinite. So to create an account, you would go to Padlet.com, and I'm going to skip that step because it's very easy. So let's get started in creating one. I'm going to go ahead and click on Make a Padlet. All right, and here you have many formats from which you can choose. I'm going to go ahead and choose the stream. What I would recommend is that you go through and kind of review all of them, and then it just really depends on how you're going to use them as to which one you would select. So this is the way that it always comes up. They always give it a title and a description. And you can see those on the left-hand side right below my name. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change the title because although I love my phenomenal stream, that's not what I want. So I'm going to say my sample Padlet, and then instead of made with serendipity, I'm going to say made with love, just because I'm feeling joyful today. Okay, so you can select an icon or not, and I'm going to click on icon. Here's a variety. You can click on any of these, and then it shows you. I'm going to go ahead and select the little laptop there. Okay, you can also change your unique link. So, you know, you may want to change it to superstars, let's say. Oops. Something that's easy for your students to type. So if you have first graders, you may just want to put dog. Okay. You can also, I'll show you how you can share, because you can also share QR codes, things to make it easier for students to access. Okay, so you can change the wallpaper. It usually selects one for you, and if you like it, you can go with that. If not, you can choose solid colors, some gradients, some textures. I like the cork board. Okay, and then pictures, or you can even add your own picture. So you can select from 4 different fonts. You can choose to give attribution or not. Now, in order for this to happen, people have to sign in. So I would say with students, probably, I never use it. All right, new post position. And what this means is that the last person to make a post, do you want it at the top? Do you want it first? Or do you want it last? I usually go with last, but again, it's up to you. Comments, do you want to allow people to comment? I usually like it. I mean, I love the fact that it's very interactive, and I want it as interactive as possible. All right, you can allow people to react to each other's posts. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say the stars. They can give each other stars if they like it. Also, you can require approval. So if you want to moderate, for example, if what you're asking your students is going to be used as an assessment, you don't want them to be able to see each other. So in that case, you can moderate, and as students post, you can review their posts and then decide whether you make it viewable to others or not. All right, you can also filter profanity, and again, it just depends on how you're using it and with whom. And once you are done with that, that is pretty much it. You can start posting, or I want to show you how you can share. And then there are a few more features that you can select from here. So if you want to invite a collaborator, you can do it here, another teacher. You can also change the privacy settings. And again, these, I believe that the default is secret. So if you don't even want to bother with this, you don't have to, but you can come here, and I would read through this and just make a decision as to what you think is most appropriate for the way that you're using it. I usually use secret. So something else that you can change is you can change the visitor permissions. And again, I like this as a very interactive tool. So I usually want people that use it with me to be able to write. I want them to be able to view and to add posts, but I also don't want them to be able to edit my Padlet. So in order to share, you click on share, And you can copy the URL to a clipboard, and then you can move it to, if you use Canvas with your students, you can put it there. If you use Google Classroom, notice that you can go directly to Google Classroom from here. You can get the embed code. You can also get a QR code. So if your students have handheld devices, their phones, something like that, this may be something that you want. All right, here's something that's important. You can only have 3 active Padlets at a time. So if you have, more than 3 classes, then after the students interact, unless of course it's in a video or something like that, but if it's just through posts, you can save them as images or PDFs or CSVs or even an Excel spreadsheet. And I'm going to show you real quick. I created this one and we actually used it in a session, and then here's the PNG of it. So it's very simple, to save that. All right, so if you're going to use it, you simply click on the bottom. You can also double click anywhere on the screen. So you click and there it comes. Now I usually ask whoever's posting to tell me their name. So you can post as the creator, so you can post directions here, for example, please write your name. I'm just doing something quickly, okay? And then enter or click somewhere else. Oops, I clicked too many times. All right, and so now they can respond to it, they can add a comment, or they can just add their own. So here they can put, their name, Sally Mae, and then whatever they want to write. So I want to show you a few other things because you can upload anything, files from your computer. You can add links. You can search the web. You can snap a picture of yourself. And then here's the beauty. So all of these things your students or whoever you're using with can use. So, they can record themselves. So let's say that you're a Spanish teacher and you want to hear them practicing Spanish. You can write, some directions, and then you can have them do this. Let's say that you're an ASL teacher and you want to see how, they do something. You can do the film. Or, today's kids, they love recording themselves. So you can give them options of how they want to respond to what you're asking them. There's also like a doodle tool, where they can draw. So there are a lot of different ways. And remember earlier I said that you could respond, with a star. So if I like it, I can just click here and give them 5 stars. So that is how easy it is to use and to share a Padlet. Thank you for your time. I'm honored that you would join me.